Well, it is May 22nd, 2021, and we are competing at the Skagit Speedway here tonight, one of the fastest and nicest facilities the Pacific Northwest has to offer. Welcome back to today's vlog. My name is Tanner Holmes, and I'm a 17-year-old sprint car driver from Southern Oregon. And like I mentioned, we are competing at the Skagit Speedway tonight in the Wing 360 sprint car division. We're expecting about 15 cars, maybe a little bit more. Our friends over at the Grace Harbor Raceway are also running 360s tonight, which is the other track in Washington. Tonight is going to pay $2,100 to the winner, and they're also running limited sprints and modifieds in other divisions. So Skagit, one of my favorite racetracks. I always enjoy getting this far north. So we are going to get started here tonight with qualifying. That's going to set us up for an 8-lap heat race and right into a 25 or 30-lap feature. It's important that we qualify in that top 8 to give us a chance at having a good starting spot. Anyway, I'm going to go get all suited up. We have the pit meeting coming up, and then right into engine heat, hot laps, and qualifying. Well, qualifying is all wrapped up here for the night at the Skagit Speedway. 16 360 sprint cars, and we ended up 10th quick. It was really important that we tried to be in that top 8, but I just laid down 2 not so great laps. The first lap, you don't have that much momentum built up, so usually the second one is quicker. And the first lap felt all right in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 felt all right. I could have hit it just a little bit better though. Maybe left like a 10th on the table, and then I figured we'd build up some more momentum for that second lap. And just in 1 and 2, I tried to go a little bit lower, but looking back, I actually should have tried to be a little bit higher. The track just started to slicken off a little bit from hot laps, and going out late like I did the 13th car out of the 16 360s, I just needed to really hit my marks, and I missed it in 1 and 2, and then into 3 and 4, I tried to turn down to really catch the grip, and it just got me all screwed up. So we ended up 10th quick. I think we have a lot more speed than we showed there in qualifying. Now it's time to bounce back in the heat race, starting 5th, see what we can make happen. All the fast guys are in our heat. Hopefully the racetrack widens out a little bit. We can kind of test our car in this heat race, see where we're going to start in the A, probably towards the back, but then work our way towards the front, because our car is always much better, and as a driver, I'm much better here at Skagit when it's slick.
This one home as he'll enter turn number 3. On the final lap, we've got all kinds of fun going on all over the raceway. Lemley wins, Sowalt second, Heath got around Schlotfeld for third, Price worked his way all the way up to 5th as Taylor and Holmes made contact in the final lap. So the last lap, fun and adventure no matter where you're watching. It's Brock Lemley getting the win, Jason Sowalt, Colton Heath, Jesse Schlotfeld, and Robbie Price, your top 5. Tanner Holmes, Lane Taylor, and Ashley Johnson.
Well, the night is flying by pretty quick here tonight at Skagit. Started 5th there in that heat race and ended up running 6th. Just did not put any laps together. I didn't get the greatest start. I was really trying to work on taking off well because it felt like it might have been stumbling there, you know, when I was riding around under yellow. So didn't get the greatest start, fell back to 6th, and the guys were right in front of me were just moving around. Tried running the top all the way around, tried running the bottom a little bit in 1 and 2, but I felt like I was just too free. I just couldn't make it work. I was much better to run the top all the way around, but I made some mistakes. I think we just got to get the car a little bit better, and I just got to get more comfortable. We usually don't struggle as the track slickens off at Skagit, but that heat race just, I mean, obviously from your guys' viewpoint, my viewpoint, it just was not good. So I think we're going to be rolling off from 11th tonight. They're going to do some track prep, and all we can try to do is just get better and better and, you know, try to perfect our setup, and I got to go out there and do my job for the next 25 laps. One thing I didn't get to say earlier is it is so nice to have fans back in the grandstands here at the Skagit Speedway. A main event's going to be up next. We are going to be starting 11th right there on the inside. They did some track prep during the intermission after the heat races, and it seems like the top is just going to be where it's at. So we're going to probably try to get to the top as quick as possible. Biggest thing, just try to get comfortable. I haven't made a lot of great laps tonight, and we're going to have 25 up ahead of us to, you know, get going, try to pass some race cars, and use all the tools that we've learned to start the season. I think once we get rolling, we're going to be really, really fast. We just haven't got that opportunity tonight, and as a driver, I haven't made the best decisions, I guess, you know, but just work on perfecting a line. Like I said, around the top is going to be really good. Little narrow down in 3 and 4. I think 1 and 2, though, is where we're going to be able to make moves to go to the front. Anyway, it is about time for me to strap in.
Pretty tight. It is, man. Over here.
Well, we had so many fans stop by the trailer after the A-Main event. I said it earlier, but it's so great to have fans back in the grandstands. Thursday Night Thunder in 2020 was cool, and it was mainly pay-per-view and just a couple people in the pits extra besides the crew members and drivers. But it's awesome to see this place packed, and with some of the big events coming up, it's only gonna be more full. Just a really weird night for our team. We did go 11th to 6th. We got the hard charger, and we had some speed for a couple of laps, but overall, I felt like we just struggled kind of from the start. Besides hot laps felt really good. I think we were 4th quick, and I thought we were gonna start off the night on a high note, but I messed up in qualifying, and qualifying is just so key here. That put us behind the 8 ball. We started behind all the fast guys, and the racetrack wasn't necessarily super narrow, but down here in 3 and 4, it was harder to pass pretty quick on the gas, and then 1 and 2 was a little bit wider. I don't know, I just struggled to get the car to do what I wanted it to do. I think we had the setup close. Just as a driver, I don't know if it's bouncing back and forth between the 410 and the 360, but a couple of things just felt off, and I just got to work on that and try to persevere. So I'm actually in a way excited to get back in the shop and like kind of go through the race car a little bit, you know, wash, get kind of the process started, because tonight was very frustrating. I felt like we were going to come here and actually have a lot of speed and have a chance to contend for a win, and you know, possibly really, the possibility to be extremely fast, and tonight it just wasn't the case. We did have that late race yellow, an opportunity to possibly mix it up once we got into 6th, but I just didn't have what it took. I was kind of, trying different lines into 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The track was constantly changing. It just felt a little bit different than maybe normal Skagit, but we got some laps before the Dirt Cup. That's all that matters. Now it's time to head back home, kind of regroup, get our schedule back going, and try to just continue gaining speed and work the bugs out of our race car so we can start contending for more wins in 2021. Well, we are back home. Time to get to work. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I know it was a little bit of a struggle, but now it's Monday afternoon and we kind of had some team meetings. We talked about certain things, and I think we maybe diagnosed some of our problems. And it sure was a good thing that we ran Skagit on Saturday, because we learned so much for the big race coming up, the Dirt Cup. Just want to thank all my sponsors though real quick before we end today's video. We have Next Gen Def, Pit Stop USA, OMA KTM, QRC, Earth It Environmental. Up here we usually have Ferguson, Durango RV, and Swindell Speed Lab. I already took the body panels off, but we also have on-site screeners, Fast 4 Media. Up top we have Carson and Lafarge, as well as my family, our whole crew, and all of you guys for watching the video. So another race to check off of the 2021 season. We have many ahead of us, and I'm just happy to be on the grind as we continue to try to find more and more speed and get this 18T in victory lane here soon. So I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Deuces.